Next, in economics, you have a quiz. You have quiz number 1, but let's review first. True or false? Inflation is good for the debtor. True. True or false? Inflation is when prices in a national economy increase or the purchasing power of the dollar weakens on a continual basis. True. True or false? What a business has earned above all costs is called a profit. True. Descendants of the expelled Russian Mennonite farmers have continued to grow enormous crops of blank in the United States. Red wheat. Laser Supermarket increases prices on an item from 75 cents to $1.50 and nobody cares. They'll buy it anyway. This is an example of inflation, true or false? False, because it's an example of the law of supply and demand. True or false? If everyone wants cherry-flavored super soda, the company can increase its price and sales will still be strong. True or false? True. The higher the demand, the blank a price can be put on an item. Higher. True or false? In inflation, the dollar gets stronger. False. True or false? If a product has almost no response from the market, the price will drop. True. Okay, is this a service job? Stockroom worker. Yes. A nurse. Yes. A paint salesman. No. A butler. Yes. A mathematician. No. A dentist. Yes. What about an accountant? Is an accountant a service job? Yes. A painter. Yes. House cleaning. Yes. A waiter. Yes. True or false? A labor force means all people in your nation who are working or are seeking work. True. An advantage for oneself, a benefit or gain, is called a boon. In making your country's economy grow, first look at your natural resources. The Scottish economist who wrote of the need for basic economic freedoms. Adam Smith. Who wrote the Communist Manifesto? Karl Marx. Condemns those who cheat to get wealthy. Proverbs chapter 28. Honors the woman who manages her household well. Proverbs chapter 31. A contemporary example of a communistic economic system. China. Economics can be defined as being the science of producing, distributing, and consuming goods or products. True or false? True. Some things to consider in making an economy grow are the labor force and the technology available. True or false? True. A farmer's market is an example of capitalism at work. True. Communism gives more individual economic freedom than capitalism. True or false? False. In a mixed economy, the government has more control over such industries as railroads and mines. True or false? True. The capitalistic system is also called a monopoly system. False. True or false? The second part of creating your nation's economy is that you must build capital. True. True or false? Technology means the type of natural resources that are available. False. True or false? Your nation's labor force includes people who want to work but do not have a job at the moment. True or false? True. True or false? It would not make much sense to force an unskilled laborer to work in a surgical position. True. True or false? Your nation's money is considered capital. True. True or false? Careful study and review is known as capital. False. True or false? Capital is your neighbor's money. True. True or false? Capital is your nation's shoe factory. True. True or false? Capital is your company's tractor equipment. True. True or false? Capital is your neighboring country's money. False. True or false? Capital is your country's seed business in Missouri. True. Inflation is an economic condition in which the blank supply is increasing faster than the supply of goods and services. Money. True or false? Inflation hurts the debtor but helps the creditor. False. Name the three types of economic systems. Communism, mixed economy, and capitalistic. True or false? The fourth point of building an economy is to see what communications are available. False. Charles Goodyear learned the process of blank rubber, which made the rubber incredibly strong and durable. Vulcanizing. Labor demands a higher wage to compensate for inflation, which leads to higher prices, then even higher wages. This is called blank. Wage price spiral. The result of inflation is a blank in the general price level. Rise. True or false? Inflation leads to uncertainty and confusion about prices. It interferes with planning for the future. True or false? True. A measure of the affordability of the goods and services that are available to a consumer of a nation. Standard of living. A system of financial activity in a country or settlement. Economy. Natural elements or substances from which things may be made. Raw materials. Available God-given assets for living or running a business. Natural resources. All people in your nation who are working or are seeking work. Labor force. The type of inventions and research that science and business provide. Technology. Alright, I want you to go through and make sure you study this. Make sure you're ready before you take this quiz. If you had problems answering any of these questions, I want you to go back and I want you to study it until you know it.